ain't so bad. She's kind of dainty. It's the boys. The boys drag all the mud in.
It's just not gonna show you guys. It is going to see me anyway.
The boys drag all the mud in. See that one.
So we can mute it in case I say anything wrong. Drop that phone.
I just wanted to see if anybody can see or hear me.
Do both.
Yes, we can see you.
Yay, I did something right. Okay.
Technology. I mean, not really. Oh, it is 3:45 and I've called meeting to order. If you'd like to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
to America.
of the United States of America,
One nation, under God, indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty, and justice for all.
Okay, moving on to the item 2, special meeting agenda to, I'll just turn it over to you, Brad.
So yes, we had Piper Sandler here at the project workshop. Discuss some possible terms here. For the water meter projects, we are looking at a total of, for the water meter projects, we're looking at a total of $730,000. For the par amount, for the net premium, that's $6,294.85. For a total of $736,294.85. The actual funds that will be deposited in the project fund will be $670,680.69. And that's the cost of the water meter projects. The rest of what you're seeing there are the those would be the fees for the bonds. The traffic signal project would be $350,000. For the par amount, the net premium is $4,953.60 for a total of $354,953.60. The actual funds deposited in the project fund would be $325,000. This brings the total of this bond issue to $1,091,248.45. So how we are paying for these projects, especially with water meter projects, the goal here is to retire 2 bonds, which would be Series 2011 and Series 2012. And so we're looking at a total kind of annual payment here, on average annual payment of right around $55,000 for the water meters. And the amount of payment that we will be freed up from the payoff of those 2 bonds is right at $56,000. So there should be no impact to the consumer here on those 2 bonds. And so that was our goal there. The payment for the let me look at my papers here. The payment for the traffic signal project per year is going to be more around $25,000 per year. And so this leaves us a lot of room in the excess proceeds that we have coming in to help with the street fund. Like I said, when those came, and this bond is a 20-year bond. And so that lower number really does help. We can put more money towards the streets. We have more room there to operate if we so choose. And I'll open it up to questions at this time.
Yes, I do have a question. So let's just say the street light comes in way under what we think it's going to come in, and we don't need that bond. Then what happens?
Well, so right now we have the engineer's estimate of what they've told us, and they think that it's going to come in at around $500,000 to $600,000.
Yeah.
And so we know that we're going to need at least $325,000. We're going to have to transfer, and we had talked about transferring some of the fund balance, spending some of that fund balance.
Correct.
And we would need to review how that works. Whether we don't pay as much on the bond, or whether we don't, or we pay more in bond or in fund balance than bond, that's what we would need to discover at that point.
So are we gonna go ahead and pay off the the 2011, 2012 right away.
Yes, and so how that process works is we need to get with our bond attorney, Kevin Cowan. That's usually about a 30 to 90-day process to get that done. But once we inform him that we are ready to pay those bonds off, we can start that
And
process.
take a fund balance and the bond and interest.
That is correct, yes.
Questions? Not, I mean, I would entertain the motion as it's written in front of you, although I would like you to add whoever makes the motion, to put my name, Becky Schamberg, Mayor, to sign documents as well. Anybody would like to make a motion?
I make a motion to set the cost of this project bonds at $1,091,248.45 and authorize the city administrator, Brad Scott, and the mayor, Becky Schamberg, to sign all necessary documents.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
Been moved and seconded to set the cost of project bonds at 1 million, blah, blah, blah. Any further discussion?
I think Brian had a great idea on the 20 years, and yeah, I think it came together nicely.
I would agree.
That's what I. You have no other discussion? Dawn?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Motion passed 5-0. I make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
Move to second to adjourn. Dawn?
All in favor?
Aye.
I
All opposed?
Motion passed 5-0.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining in.
You bet. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Found this rock on